You're listening to 90.8 Hills FM Radio.
This is 90.8 Hills FM radio station, using our voice to rate your choice. Stay tuned.
90.8 Hills FM, in partnership with Task Force for Music and Arts, presents TaFMA Thursday. Stay tuned to listen to local artists every Thursday from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. on 90.8 Hills FM.
Hi, and welcome back to 90.8 Hills FM. This is your RJ Petonica, back with another interesting guest, back with a very handsome, talented, and a very articulate person, Yemkong Somba Chang. And we are so glad to have you here, Yemkong. It's delightful to have you for our TaFMA Thursday, and I hope that you will have a very interactive session with our listeners, and I hope that you guys will also keep interacting with us through our social media accounts and also through our WhatsApp number. You can also send your questions, your queries, or anything that you want to know about Yemkong Somba in our given number. You can also text and call us. The number in which you can reach out to us is 8798099630. So please make sure that you have an interesting session with Yemkong Somba. Not only that, we have our own very dear, our favorite RJ Lane, who will be taking over this TaFMA Thursday. So I'll be handing over the rest of the time to RJ Lane. But before that, why don't we listen to the newest release of Yemkong Somba's Holding On. It's a very beautiful video, so in case you guys have YouTube channel, please YouTube accounts, please try to watch his very beautiful, mesmerizing video. And for now, I hope you guys will enjoy the song that he has released.
I made my first move. I called her out on Sunday night. I said, hey girl, you've got something that moves me all night long. I can wait till the spring falls, it's alright. Cheap drink, slow dance, and your magical touch. All I ever wanna know is how you feel. And I said, hey girl, I wanna be the man your daddy said it's alright. And I wanna be the front man in your life. And I'm gonna love you even if the whole world blames it on. I'll be holding on to you. Well, I made my first kiss down at the coffee store. She said, hey boy, you've got something that drives me all night long. I can wait till the snow falls, it's alright. Cold nights, warm hands, and your magical touch. And all I ever wanna know is how you feel. And I say, hey girl, I wanna be the man your daddy said it's alright. And I wanna be the front man in your life. And I'm gonna love you even if the whole world blames it on you. Believe me, I'll be holding on to you. I swear I'll be loving you like yesterday. All I ever wanna say is, will you please marry me, Ali? And I say, hey girl, I wanna be the man your daddy say it's alright. And I wanna be the front man in your life. And I'm gonna love you even if the whole world blames it on you. Believe me. Believe me.
Hello and welcome to 90.8 Hills FM. This is RJ Lien and you are listening to Music in Focus. With me is our special guest, Mr. Yemkong Somba. Hi, Yemkong.
Hello, sir.
Thank you very much for taking your time out and being here in the studio with me. Well, listeners, Yemkong Somba is a country singer who has recently shifted to country song. His musical journey started as a guitarist in a rock band at the age of about 16 years, right? He has now transitioned to a country singer and is popularly known by the stage name Country Boy. He's a 23-year-old singer, songwriter, and a composer who mainly writes about love, his experiences, and aims at spreading positivity amongst people. He says that the biggest and the most beautiful thing he is blessed with is nothing but the blessings of music. He's a BA graduate in English from Baptist College, Kohima, and right now he's pursuing his postgraduate at St. Joseph's University right here in Dimapur. Has also been performing as a guest artist in several colleges in Kohima, and he also shares a close link with one of the best production house in Nagaland, Clef Ensemble, and has also worked with several other producers. Well, thank you once again for joining in. First of all, how are you feeling?
Thank you so much, sir. It's a pleasure to be here. Thanks, Hills FM, for having me. It's such a pleasure. And I'm feeling pretty good, yeah.
Thank you. So, Dimapur is a new city for you, right? You have just
Exactly.
come in at the month of
Maybe October, maybe.
October.
Yeah.
So, how is Dimapur treating you?
So far, it's such, I should say, it's really fun, yeah.
It's
I'm
fun.
enjoying it.
I would say it's fun, right? Because you came at the right time. You came during the colder season. If you have come during summer, I would say you would be sweating.
Maybe
But-
I'm waiting for that. Maybe next year, very soon.
Getting ready for that.
Yeah.
All right. And so let's start with your music journey. You said that growing up as a guitarist in a rock band, and at 16, for me it's quite a unique start, you know.
Yeah.
So how did those early experiences shape your personal and musical journey as Yemkong Somba, aka Country Boy?
Okay, so yeah, I first started as a guitarist in a rock band during my high school days, and I grew up playing with my bandmates in contests, concerts, and all. And it was such a great, we really had a great time performing on such events and all. And during that particular time, metalcore was such one trend, like the Avenged Sevenfold. So we were like a very huge fan of it. And so we grew up doing that thing. And slowly, gradually as we grew up, like we had to separate our ways, like for our further studies and all. So I was stationed to Kohima, and some of my bandmates, they were also stationed at different places.
Mhm.
So that's when, I started writing songs and all. I started composing music. And actually, there is an incident that took place in my life.
All right.
So I wasn't into country music. I had no knowledge about it at first. And then there was it was a competition where only the country songs were allowed. So I decided, why not give a try? And that was the first time I participated, like, for a solo competition. And I took the song of Don William. And to my surprise, I should say it was by mistake. Yeah, I got
won
the
it.
first position. Yeah. So that was the moment I decided, oh yeah, I think I should, try, maybe just give a try writing some country songs. So I wrote a song, Found Love, which I first released in the year 2021. So that was my first country song, and yeah, it was something more than I expected, I should say. So from that moment, I started writing country songs, and I think I'll be going on with that.
Well, that's a very interesting story. You said that you just started into country music, started writing, and then without knowing, you just won the first
Yeah.
prize.
Exactly. Yeah.
That is very interesting.
Mhm.
Now, okay, so your band, are you still in touch with your band? Do you think of forming it all over again, or is it?
I think sometimes we kinda, since we're all like very close friends, we
Yeah.
grew up together. So sometimes, when we step back together for like doing the winter vacations and all, we sometimes plan out like we'll maybe join some concerts, or maybe we'll maybe perform live again. But then every time the situation, it gets like
That's
lack of
what
timing and
happens.
all. Yeah.
Priorities. We all
Priorities,
have
exactly.
one our own thing, our separate ways to go. So
Yeah.
yeah, it happens. It happens with most of the bands.
Yeah.
Mm.
So maybe we're planning on it. Maybe to perform at least once, twice in a year, maybe.
All right. Okay. All the best for your get together. I hope it happens.
Yeah. Exactly.
So, as a 23-year-old singer, songwriter, and composer, you are doing your postgraduate in Saint Joseph University, right?
Yeah.
You've said that you mainly write about love and personal experiences. Can you share some moments to our listeners, or a story that has made a profound impact on your songwriting?
So most of my love songs are like something that goes on within me. That is, it's an imaginary song. It's in simple words. Like, I like to imagine things.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do almost all the time. So I'll talk to myself, and then I'll just write up some things, and yeah, that's how I. Sometimes I even like in a story I try to grade the name of the characters as well. So just some few months back, I released a new song.
All right.
It's holding on. So there I put up a new figure that is the name of a lady, Ailey. So that's how I love to play, like giving names to the character. And so yeah, that's how I'm like every time encouraged to write something about love and all.
I must say you have a creative mind. And the lady you said, what
Ailey.
was the name?
Ailey.
A.
It's an Ailey. Ailey. Yeah.
Ailey, Ailey.
Yeah.
How did that come into your mind? I mean, out of all the Mary, Martha, and all that, Ellie.
I don't know. Maybe I was just trying on something. So yeah, it was a wedding song. So I was just planning out which name will suit better. So Ailey suits the best. So I just took it. Yeah.
No wonder it sounds good. Yeah. So how many what is your creative process? How do you said you try to imagine things and then work it out. I want to know, like, how much time do you take to compose a song?
So basically, it depends on my mood. So sometimes I like complete the song overnight. Sometimes it takes for a week or some even months. So it really depends on the mood. So it can be anywhere. Like maybe while working, I'll just note down some of the lines and I'll just try composing in my head. And while getting back home, I'll just take my guitar. I'll start again. Start the tuning with it. Yeah. So finding melodies and all. So it depends. Like when I'm really in a good mood, or maybe when I'm really into it, it'll just take one night. So yeah.
What is the longest time that you have taken to compose a song, and what's the name of that song?
I think I should say it's I'm currently working on a song. So likewise, I'm working on an album, and then I've recorded around 4 or 5 songs. So I have around 2 to 3 songs left. And for one song, I'm in collaboration with Kineseno. So both of us were planning on that, and I've been trying to write a song that'll go with both of us.
Acha.
So that's something really
It's
challenging.
taking time.
Yeah, it's taking a lot of time. So I'm still like researching and all. So I'm just working on it.
All right.
I think it must be already 1 month, I guess.
1 month.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
taking a lot of time.
I am just curious to what's going to come. When will the song come out? I'm just waiting for that. What was the shortest time that you took to compose a song?
The shortest time, I think it'll be like, I think the one night, I guess.
One night.
Maybe around 3 to 4 hours, yeah.
And what song will that be? What song is that?
It was actually type of a classic song, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I just decided why not try something. So I just took around some few hours, and then yeah, that song was done. So I took it to the producer, and then we'll be working on it as well.
All right. You have performed in various stages, right, at your university gigs and various other platforms. Could you share something about it to our listeners?
Yeah, like as for me, like colleges, universities, and all has been my biggest platform so far. So I got invited by them, and you know, every time it's something new. Like some they invite for social partying, some freshers meet, and all. So every time the scenery is totally different with new faces,
Yeah.
and that's something, you know, it like helps me to build myself up even more, like in a more confident way. Like it helps to improve, especially with the social interaction, which is the most common need for a musician. So yeah, so I've had a lot of good experiences like visiting colleges and or performing for them. So yeah.
And you also share close link with the production house Clef Ensemble.
Exactly.
Would you like to share something about that?
Okay, so there's a man, Sir Alfred Besu. He's someone really close to me. And then since the start of my musical journey, he has, you know, been working with me. And he's like, I should simply say that he's the age of my father. And it's not something really easy to get close with.
Someone of that age.
Yeah, someone of that
Yes,
age.
I totally get
But
it.
he is someone like who is ever ready to listen to me, and then we can like, you know, vibe every time together.
Acha.
And he's also someone who loves country music a lot.
Okay.
And so, you know, he's at that age, he like dedicating fully his all of his time to music. It's something really encouraging, which I keep on saying to him. And every time I bring up something on the table, he'll be like really excited for it. And he'll start working on it. Yeah. So we share a good relationship so far, and we are working on an album as well this time.
Okay. How do you manage your time between your music and this starting in college, your college life? Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a question that many of my friends they also ask me.
Balancing a music career and college studies can be really challenging for
Exactly, yeah.
everyone.
So like there are some of my friends who are like me, pursuing music as well as you know, pursuing the academics as well.
Yeah.
So they also keep asking me like, how do you manage your time? I simply like tell them it's, of course, sometimes things might get somehow kind of, you might struggle, but what really matters is like your ability to manage your timing. That's what I always you know, tell my friends as also. So like it's, yeah, sometimes there things might collide between the college and the music thing, like gigs, events and all, but you know, for now I'm a student, so I try not to neglect my studies because of the events and all. No matter how hard it is, no matter, sometimes it really breaks, but उपाय नहीं, I have to let go of the events. Yeah.
उपाय नहीं, career pursue गर्दै छ त दुईटा बे hand in hand जाउला हैन. You can't leave education to pursue your musical career. It has to go hand in hand. Or if you have done your degrees, then music career you have more opportunities to go forward, right?
Exactly.
All right, we'll be talking more about that in just a few moments. Stick on it, listeners. We'll be back shortly after this break.
तेरी हर बात
Welcome back, listeners. This is RJ Lien in conversation with Mr. Yemkong Somba, and we are back here to. I have a list of questions to ask you first of all, and I don't know how to start because I am just so in all over my head is all over the place. I don't know where to start, but I am curious to know like what is your goal? What is your short-term and long-term goal as a musician? How do you, plan to achieve them?
Okay. So it was about my short-term goal. I decided when I was, I think, 3 to 4 years back. So what I set a goal that I will, release an album in the near future. So the short-term goal, I feel like it's happening now. It's just coming to life. So I'm currently working on that mini album, and yeah, it's like a small dream come true. So, and regarding the long-term goals, I should say, besides music, I'm also someone who is really interested in hosting events and all.
Acha.
So it's like it goes in two ways, like promoting oneself as well as promoting the deserving artists from our own community, our own lane as well. So besides that, I think I'm planning to keep hosting events and all, in the near future as well.
I really love that. Not just music, but hosting. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a very good thing. Talking about music, are there any, who is your favorite artist from Nagaland, if I have to say? Is there any
From Nagaland,
Naga artist?
I think growing up listening to bands and all, I think I should say so far these days I really like the band that is About Us.
About Us?
Yeah, I really like the band. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a rock band, so yeah, it's really
Acha,
nice.
And what about your genre of music? Who is your favorite artist? Okay, internationally.
Nationally, I should say it's Don William. He
Don
plays a very
William,
major
no
role in my
wonder,
life.
yeah. So you said you're working on your EP, right?
Yeah.
For your for your album. Yeah. So when will it be? When will the listeners expect to watch it?
So I think since I've already started with the work, I hope and I believe that by next year, I think it'll be out.
By next
So,
year.
yeah. Maybe I might take sooner, or maybe I might take some more time. But by next year, I'm planning to kick it off. So let's wait for it.
Sure, sure. But we can't hold our curiosity. That's one thing. But we'll wait for it. We'll wait for it. You also have your songs. You also have composed several other songs, right?
Yeah,
Original songs
Original
and
songs.
all. So where can our listeners find your songs? Is there any YouTube channel, or can you share us your social media accounts that they can have access to?
Okay, so all of my songs, like the songs that I've released so far, the originals will be around just 3 to 4 songs. Yeah. So, and you can easily find it available on YouTube. It's Yemkong Somba, so just you'll find it there. Yeah. And regarding the platforms, social platforms I use is simply I just use Instagram and YouTube as my major platform for now on, as of now. So yeah, you'll find me there doing some cover songs, some originals as well. So Spotify's and all coming soon.
Yet to come.
Yeah, coming soon.
Yeah. All the best for that, and
you.
I wish you best of luck for all. May your songs be on every social, streaming platforms. But that will happen in the future. You're just beginning. You're just starting to delve into this into country genre, right?
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it will happen. And now that your album is going to be released next year, I can't wait to listen to it. And I'm sure our listeners are also patiently waiting for it. Now, how do you stay motivated and inspired with your music?
So sometimes, being a musician, I spend all of my time alone, like trying to figure out things, writing songs, playing music. But sometimes we get demotivated as well.
Yeah.
So from things around us, or maybe life gets sometimes. So what I do is listen to someone who is always better than me. So there are lots who is like way better than us.
Yeah.
So I'll listen to them. I'll maybe take the inspiration from them, or maybe our own Naga artists and all. I just watch them. So that's how I get motivated from them as well. And maybe I'll look back to the days how I started my musical journey. So that way it really pushes me again. Like I think you should keep doing what you're doing. So that's how
Talking about the songs, your first song got nominated for the 13 Music Awards of Nagaland 2021, right?
Yeah.
So would you like to share a bit about that, about your song? Which song actually got nominated for?
So that was my first ever country song. So it was the title of the song was Found Love. So some of my friends, they encouraged me like, why don't you try at the Music Award Nagaland? So I just decided to submit my song, and I wasn't expecting anything at all since it was my first try. I wasn't expecting anything at all, but to my surprise, like being nominated and seeing my name on the list was something
that is a big thing,
world.
right?
Yeah, that is really a big thing, and especially for a starter like me, it was really encouraging. So I felt really happy, and I couldn't ask for more than that. So it was such a big surprise for me.
Would you like to say something about the song Found Love, right?
Yeah.
How did you get inspired into writing this song, and what is the story behind it?
So, I was just wandering around loitering around my corridor. So
Were you trying to find your love? Is it something like that, or how?
I should say, the longingness.
The longingness.
The longingness, yeah. And so kind of waiting for someone,
Okay.
so being passionate at the same time. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, believing that one day I'll find it. Yeah, so with that motives giving in mind, I wrote the song.
That was in 2021. Now that you said that this song was all about finding a love, we are in 2023. So have you found your love?
I'm still waiting for it.
You're still waiting for it.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for it. Yeah.
I think you have to write another song, still finding for love.
Still finding for love, yeah. Or maybe through found love in the process. Maybe I should
Found
come
love
up
in the
with
process,
that.
right? I think that itself will make a song.
Hopefully, yeah.
But whether you make the song or not, right now we will listen to the song called Found Love, and that's by Yemkong Somba. Stay tuned, and after that we'll be having more interactions and more about him later on, right after this. This is Found Love by Yemkong Somba on the 90.8 Hills FM.
So call me out your name and I'll be there in a while, 'cause all I do is dream about you. Standing near the seashore, singing alone. So call me out for lunch and I'll be there in a while, 'cause lately I've been feeling so lonely. For I know if I'm with you, I'll be alright. So let me sing the words that I've been trying to say, and believe me, I can be the best for you. And let me be the one you share your good and bad times. For I found you, I found everything. I found love. So call me out tonight and I'll be there in a while, 'cause all I do is dream about you. Smiling at your pictures over again. So call me out for coffee, I'll be there in a while, and we can travel places you like. For I know if I'm with you, I'll be okay. So let me sing the words that I've been trying to say, and believe me, I can be the best for you. And let me share your good and bad times. For I found you, I found everything. I found love. So let me sing the words that I've been trying to say, and believe me, I can be the best for you. And let me be the one you share your good and bad times. For I found you, I found everything. I found love.
All right, listeners. Welcome back. That was Found Love by Mr. Yemkong Somba. We have talked about your song already. Now, I want to know your experiences about performing live on stages. What was your... Let's start with the not so good experience, then we'll come with the best experience, because it's always good to shed the bad ones first, right? And talk about good, the creamy ones upside. So,
Okay.
what was the worst, or let's just say, what was the most embarrassing or funny moment that you have encountered with while you performed on stage?
Okay, so it was way back in the year, I think last year, I guess, yeah. So the Cross College, they wanted to have me, they invited me on their social burning event.
Okay.
So I went there as a guest artist, and then, I did my performance, and things slowly started to change. It was a farewell program, so I can still remember that guy, one particular guy's face. He was someone who was like really outgoing. He was kind of short, so I still remember his face. So he came up to me, and then it was kind of like free time where the students were just having fun. So that guy came up to me, and then see, as when it comes to singing, it's okay, I'm fine.
Yeah.
But when it comes to dancing, it's a
Okay,
totally
he
big
made
no
you
for
dance.
me. Yeah,
I
so
got it.
I was seated on the first bench, and then the guy came up towards me, and then he was
Okay.
requesting me to come up on the stage and join along with their dances.
Mm.
So it was the most embarrassing when I had to go up, I had to dance. Like, I don't know,
see.
I didn't. It was so embarrassing at the same time, but that's something like a good memory to take on. As I look back now, it's something really, something really funny I should say.
Did they upload this somewhere on YouTube, or
I
or were you lucky?
I think I was lucky. I was spared at least.
That is nice. That's
was
really interesting.
Really embarrassing for me.
So, have you learned dancing?
Still, I'm like a stick.
You know what? I am just as bad as you. I think two of our team, we went out, just for a casual evening out. And what happened was they were into dancing, and they made me dance as well. So
Okay.
I am also not a dancer, not a singer as well. Although I'm a bathroom singer, but never a bathroom dancer. So they were dancing, and then they dragged me into dancing.
Okay.
And the next day, what happened was the stories began that I am a terrible dancer. So yeah, that's the
think-
memories I could recall. And the worst part is that they have my video in. So every time we get into conversation, they'll just warn me, I have your video of you dancing, so if you say one more thing, then your videos will be leaked.
I think
That's
both
the
of us.
thing that they're really brave about.
Yeah.
While we are having an argument, like friendly argument, no? Yeah.
Maybe we should
So-
collaborate as dancers one day.
I
Both
think
of
we
us.
should. Yeah. That will be for the next Yemkong Somba and me dancing live on the air. But luckily, our radio station won't be showing our. They'll only be listening to our dance steps.
Yeah.
So we're safe in either way. Anyway, so back to that question: what was your favorite or your memorable experiences in your live performance?
So, you know, it was kind of, I felt like it was a life-changing event. So
Mhm.
actually I was invited to a wedding.
Mm.
So I went there for performing some around like some songs for them, and then I got so much. I was triggered, by the way. Maybe I think I went when I was a child, but as a grown man or maybe as a grown-up person, I don't usually go to weddings and all. So
Mhm.
I just went for performance, and also I went there and then watching them like together. It really, that's my heart. I was like kind of like getting so much emotional at the same time.
Yeah.
At the same time, happy for them at the same time. So I was also thinking one day the time will come for us.
Mm.
So I was just connecting things, and then that was something like a really, touching moment.
Mhm.
So that was it.
Okay, so wedding events, you might have felt very. We all tend to feel emotional,
Yeah.
unlike the other stages where people are just grooving and
Yeah,
then
exactly, yeah.
screaming your name,
Mhm.
maybe.
Yeah. So that was totally. I was totally connected
Uh-huh.
to that occasion. Yeah. So,
That's interesting. Talking about this wedding, what are you planning to do? By the way, that's just coming out of curiosity.
in the future, or
You're still young.
yeah, you should say.
What is your take about marriage or wedding?
I think so far, I'm just focused on doing what I love to do. So maybe time will come. There will be a time. So I think I'm not
Surely.
ready
Yeah.
for that as of now.
Yeah, you're still young now. You are you have just started. You are just doing your postgraduate, so long way to go. But still, all the best for that. And I hope you get. Until then, I hope you perform on many other weddings.
Hopefully, yeah.
And and other stages as well. Would you like to tell about the other songs and some songs about the lyrics of the songs that you have really captured the moment while you were composing it?
So there is one particular song that I've released so far. It's a song called "A Young Country Boy," and that song itself is a story of myself as well. So every time I try to bring out inspirations from outside, so I decided, why not write a song for myself? Why not my own story? So I just decided to, since I was transitioned from a rock band guitarist to
Yeah.
a country singer, so I decided to title the song as "A Young Country Boy." So under that I started writing songs, and so I tried to add the stories of that took place in my life, and then growing up under the influence of alcohols and all. So that was the story, and it was something way different than what I tried.
So this the song "A Young Country Boy" revolves around your life.
Yeah, it revolves around my life, the entire song.
You composed this song. This was it the second, third song, or
It was my, I think actually, it was my second song.
second song?
Yeah, my second song.
All right, we will be playing your second song right here. Well, listeners, there you have it, Mr. Somba's second song, and this is "A Young Country Boy." The song revolves around his life. Let's listen to the lyrics of it, and let's get immersed to the tune of this song. Stay tuned, stay locked in, and we'll be back right after this.
A young country boy living far away from town. He got nothing but his old guitar. his mama gave on his birthday. 1, 2 days from weeks to years, he would pray through songs under the dark for his mama, saying, Mom, I'm coming home. And he would drink a bottle of wine, saying, Mom, I'm alright, while his lady longs each night for his safe return. And he would dream of his old days on his mama's lovely shoulder, and would ride later on every Sundays, saying, I'm a country boy. A young country boy, he wore brown leather knocking boots, and he got someone on his mind, a lady from his hometown. She was 5 foot tall and got high heels, and would drive back home on Saturday, saying, honey, honey, I'll be coming home. And he would drink a bottle of wine, saying, honey, I'm alright, while his lady longs each night for his safe return. And he would dream of his old days and the things they've done before, and would ride later on every Sundays, saying, I'm a country boy, I'm the country boy. A bottle of wine, saying, Mama, I'm alright, while his lady longs each night for a safe return. And he would dream of his old days on his mama's lovely shoulder, and would ride later on every Sundays. And he would drink a bottle of wine, saying, honey, I'm alright, while his lady longs each night for his safe return. And he would dream of his old days and the things they've done before, and would ride later on every Sundays, saying, I'm a country boy, a young country boy. I'm a country boy, a young country boy.
Hello and welcome back. You are listening to A Young Country Boy by Yemkong Somba. Hello Yemkong, welcome back.
Hello, sir.
We have talked about your music and the things that you have done. You have performed on various stages. You have also been nominated for the 13th Music Awards of Nagaland 2021, and you also shares close relations with Clef Ensemble and so much more. Now let's get back to your personal side of you.
Okay.
What is your hobby? Like, what do you like to do when you get free time, apart from music,
Apart from
or maybe music included? I don't know.
apart from music, I think sometimes I love to cook.
Cook.
Yeah, I love cooking.
Ah.
So, but while cooking, there has to be music again.
Okay.
I have to listen to songs while cooking, so it gets really interesting sometimes. So I love to cook sometimes, and yeah, I do cleaning as well sometimes. That's
Acha.
what I very different, but yeah, that's what I love to do.
It goes together. I mean, cooking, cleaning, that's part of the household chores. So yeah, it's sinking
Maybe
to it.
because I have
together.
long hair, that's the reason. Maybe.
I want to talk about your long hair. Well, listeners, I'll just give you something to imagine about how he looks like. First of all, he is handsome. That's no doubt. Second thing, he is wearing full black. Okay, yeah, let's just say black, and he has a long hair.
Uh-huh.
What inspired you to, have long hair? And his hair is tied up.
Okay, so it is like a small dream of mine. So growing up, watching the rock stars play.
Ah, yes,
So-
yes, that's right.
Yeah, actually, I have a. It was way back. Like I had a Nokia phone.
Mhm.
So I don't know from where that video came, but under that there was one. I think it was a concert video from the outside. So I was just shaking, and then the way he played the guitar, keeping his hair long, was something that it really inspired me. And during those days, during my school days, I wasn't able to keep my hair long because it was strict.
Yeah,
So
the school's gonna allow.
yeah, so I decided maybe I'll do that one day when I grow up. So from that moment, as long as I got the chance to keep it long, I started growing my hair. So maybe I'll keep it for some time again.
I think you look cool. So yeah, you can keep it as long as you do the cleaning.
Thank you.
Do you have any tattoos on your body?
That is, I think I should say no.
Aha.
Not interested for
That's
so far.
all right. That's good. You said you love cooking. What's your favorite food?
I love to. I think for me it's chicken. I
Chicken.
love chicken. Yeah.
Okay, that's good. When you cook, you like to listen to music. You said it. Now my question is, do you tune into Hills FM?
I think, the first time, being honest here, the first time you texted me,
Uh-huh.
that was the moment I, started checking up the batch on Instagram and all.
Uh-huh.
So I started checking like how the things are done.
Mhm.
So that was how I think I discovered it just recently. Like
Mhm.
when you told me about the batch and all, like how things are going on. So from that moment I started to, take a look at it. So I started listening to it only after you texted me.
Yes, now that your song is going to be played, your voice is going to be aired on. It's airing now, and the company. So, my dear listeners, if you are getting bored, and then if you are a cook, make sure to tune in to 90.8 Hills FM and listen to the music along with your cooking or your cleaning, just like Mr. Yemkong will do.
Exactly.
Any advice for the upcoming musicians or upcoming musicians from your side? What would you like to say to them?
Okay, so to all the musicians out there, like life is very much different for all of us. So, but the only thing that we can share in common is that we should not stop what we are doing right now. So just keep doing the things that you love. Just keep doing that, and the first priority should be, the more you make music, you should also make sure that you get closer to God as well. So the more you pray, the more you believe, the more you start doing things, you'll get better and better. So don't ever stop. That's what I would like to say to all the musicians.
That's a very good piece of advice. Thank you for that. And with that, we draw this conversation to a close. Is there anything that you would like to add before we wrap it up?
I think I have nothing much to say, but thank you to all the listeners for hearing me out. And like said earlier, very, very big thanks to the Hills FM for having me. It was such a really great time. I really had a great time. So thank you.
You're most welcome, and thank you for coming in too. And yes, listeners, that was Yemkong Somba. You can check him on his social media platforms. You can check out his songs on YouTube. It's Yemkong Somba, right? The YEMKONG SOMBA is also there on Instagram, and you know, if you want to find out about his latest projects, latest songs, and the albums that's going to be coming soon in the next year, make sure to follow him on social media and get updated with his latest music. Thank you so much once again. Thank you for coming despite your busy schedule. I know that you being a student and then being a musician is very difficult, and then so finally we are here. It took a while for us to
Yeah,
get
exactly.
together.
Yeah.
But finally we're here, so thank you so much for that.
Thank you.
And with that, we come to the end of this talk show. Thank you very much for sticking with us till the very end. This is RJ Lien signing off.
A young country boy living far away from town. He got nothing but his old guitar. His mama gave on his birthday. 1, 2 days, from weeks to years, he would pray through songs under the dark for his mama, saying, "Mom, I'm coming home." And he would drink a bottle of wine, saying, "Mom, I'm alright," while his lady longs each night for his safe return. And he would dream of his old days on his mama's lovely shoulder, and would write a letter on every Sundays, saying, "I'm a country boy." A young country boy, he wore brown leather knocking boots, and he got someone on his mind, a lady from his hometown. She was 5 foot tall and got high heels, and would drive back home on Saturday saying, "Honey, honey, I'll be coming home." And he would drink a bottle of wine, saying, "Honey, I'm alright," while his lady longs each night for his safe return. And he would dream of his old days and the things they've done before, and would write a letter on every Sundays, saying, "I'm a country boy, I'm the country boy." A bottle of wine, saying, "Mama, I'm alright," while his lady longs each night for a safe return. And he would dream of his old days on his mama's lovely shoulder, and would write a letter on every Sundays. And he would drink a bottle of wine, saying, "Honey, I'm alright," while his lady longs each night for his safe return. And he would dream of his old days and the things they've done before, and would write a letter on every Sunday. a country boy, a young country boy. I'm a country boy, a young country boy.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed our TaFMA Thursday. We are so pleased to have someone like Yemkong Somba coming and sharing about his journey, about his life, about his music career to us, and we're so glad to have you. Thank you so much, Yemkong Somba, and also thank you so much, Arjeline, for being a very good host. You have carried out the TaFMA Thursday very well. I bet that our listeners have enjoyed it as well, and I hope that whenever we tune this TaFMA Thursday, our viewers will keep on anticipating on who is coming, right? Who will be the next TaFMA artist. So keep on tuning to 90.8 Hills FM to find out who will be our next TaFMA artist. I'm pretty sure we have bundles and bundles of artists here in Nagaland who are very, very talented, and I hope that we can pick them up, handpick with love for you guys. So keep tuning to 90.8 Hills FM. This is your RJ Betonica signing off. Till then, take care, stay safe.
You're listening to 90.8 Hills FM Radio.
This is 90.8 Hills FM radio station, using our voice to rate your choice. Stay tuned.